Welcome to Every Disney Fairy, where we go over every Disney fairy. Today's fairy is Hem, the sewing fairy. Hem only appears in the books. She works in the sewing room in the home tree of Pixie Hollow. She seems to spend a lot of time with Lily and Rosetta, who are both garden fairies, so that makes sense as she tends to use flowers to make her dresses. She's a very polite fairy who goes out of her way to help others, which can be seen in A Dozen Fairy Dresses, where she makes everyone a dress until she runs out of time. She ends up using the scraps to make her own dress, and we love a DIY queen. In Rosetta's dress mess, she doesn't tell Rosetta she's hurting everyone's feelings, but instead gives her her own task to do. In Silver Mist and the Ladybug Curse, she lets Silver Mist follow her around while Silver Mist accidentally makes a mess, and she does politely tell her that maybe making a mess in the sewing room isn't the best idea. She's definitely a people pleaser and can take on too many tasks, as can be seen in A Masterpiece for Bess and A Dozen Fairy Dresses, but overall, she seems to be a very sweet character. In the Never Girl series from 2016, Rosetta and Hem are discussing the mermaids, and it's very clear that Hem is still upset by the mermaid soup flooding and drowning some of the fairies from the Fairy Dust trilogy. This tells us she was in the Fairy Dust trilogy, but in the backgrounds, as she is never mentioned. Also in the Never Girl series, Hem appears to be very blunt and almost rude, which is not how she's characterized in any other book that she is in, but I personally don't view the Never Girl series as canon anyway. And that's Hem. Comment below what fairy you want to see, and join me tomorrow when we go over Prilla.